Next, let us look at a problem. Say we have a body here of say mass m and radius r. This is a spherical body. Another body of the same radius but of mass 4m is placed at certain distance from it. The center to center distance of these two bodies is 6r. We need to find the velocity that should be given to a body which is on the surface of this body, say A, and let's say this is B. We need to give certain velocity to a small point mass m which is on the surface of this body. The velocity should be such that this point mass m is able to reach the surface of the body B. So basically we need to find the velocity B. To proceed with this question, let us spend some time looking at this situation. Because these are two celestial bodies, or say two large spheres, there will be a point somewhere where the force of attraction due to this body will equalize the force of attraction due to this body. That will come about due to the fact that gravitational forces are always attractive, and any mass lying anywhere in this vicinity will experience one point at least where this type of a situation will exist, where the body will face zero force. Now, let us write it down. So there will be a point where the gravitational force due to A and B will equalize. Another point, let's say the first point, this thing refers to as the neutral point. The next point that we look into is basically there will be a point which is the same as the neutral point. If we are able to deliver this small mass m to that point, we can ensure that it is just reaching the neutral point. Beyond that, the other body will be able to attract it towards itself. So basically, neutral point is a point, let's say this n is a neutral point. Towards the right of the neutral point, the attractive forces due to B will dominate, and towards the left of this neutral point, the attractive forces due to A will dominate. This is what the general situation will look like. So, the mass m must reach n. So this is what is basically what we are going to focus upon. Because we know if the mass reaches n, it will be surely attracted towards B if just a little more velocity were given. But what we require is, we require the body to reach the surface of B immaterial of whatever happens in between. The body may have certain velocity on the surface of B, the body may not have a certain velocity on the surface of B. That is at this point of time immaterial. We will look at that aspect also. So let us write this mathematically. So for the point 1, we need to equalize forces at the neutral point. So let's say this is our neutral point. So at n, gm m by say x square, I'm calculating the distance from the center of this to the neutral point. Say this is O1, this is O2. So what I'm writing is O1n is equal to x, which implies O2n being equal to 6r minus x. So this quantity will be equal to g into 4m into small m divided by 6r minus x whole square. So what we have is x square being equal to 6r minus x by 4, this thing square. Therefore, x is equal to plus minus 6r minus x divided by 2. From this, we can have x is equal to 6r minus x by 2, which gives us x equal to 2r. Otherwise, we can also have x equal to minus of 6r plus x by 2. This will give us x equal to minus 6r. So if we are calculating x as positive in this direction, we can say that minus 6r is a negative quantity. Being a negative quantity is going to lie somewhere on the left of this O1. Because we are looking at the neutral point here, because the body has to be projected and gone up to the surface of B here, we will be looking at the neutral point at which x we found is positive. So this is our x. So O1n is going to be 2r. This consequently is 4r. This is the first step of our problem. Now, the next thing what we need to do is energy balance. We require the body to just reach the neutral point, which is the body should have zero velocity just at the neutral point. So the next step is energy balance. Between surface of A and the neutral point. At the surface of A, the body is going to have some potential energy due to this mass, some potential energy due to this mass, and the kinetic energy that we provide to this body for it to reach the neutral point. So the potential energy due to this mass is going to be minus gm m by r. The potential energy due to this mass is going to be minus g into 4m into small m divided by this distance, which is r plus 4r, basically 5r, because this is 6r minus this r. So it is going to be 5r. And the kinetic energy that we provide to this body. So it is plus half m v square.